Hi and Assalamualaikum to my lecturer, Ms. Sohanis Ayuni binti Syafi. Today I want to make our second assignment, which is the review speeches. Before we start, let us to introduce ourselves. My name is Anis Shakila binti Herman and my ID number is KNJ2005104113. And my partner is...
My name is Nasuha binti Azlan and my ID number is KNJ2005100390.
Review speech. We need to know who are the speakers. The first speaker that we will review is Lisa Kamal. The title of her speech is You Made It, I See You. Her full name is Lisa Nurmarini binti Muhammad Kamal. She's 24 years old this year and has graduated from University of Wisconsin-Madison. And now she's working at oil and gas company. Next. Okay, let's move on to the second speaker. Her name is Maya Rudolph. Her full name is Maya Kabira Rudolph. She's 49 years old this year. She had graduated from the California Santa Cruz University and her occupation is an actress, comedian, and singer. Okay. Now we look about the speaker objective. Actually, Lisa Kamal and Maya Rudolph's speech have a quite similar objective, which is to motivate. But the difference between their speech is on their primary message. On Lisa Kamal's speech, her primary message is about if we are passionate about study, we will succeed. While Maya Rudolph's primary message is never give up and always enthusiastic to get your dream. Okay. Now, let's look at the audience and the context of the speech. At the Lisa Kamal's speech, she gave her speech at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. The date is on 16 December 2019. The demographic features of the audience is students. And as we can see here, have a lot of students. Next. And in Maya Rudolph's speech, she gave a speech at the Tulane University. The date is 16 May 2050, and it also have a large amount of audience. Next. Here is the speech content and structure that I will review, which is before the speech opening, the speech body, and the speech conclusion. Firstly, before the speech.
It's now my pleasure to introduce our student speaker, Lisa Kamal, who will offer remarks on behalf of the graduating class. Raised in Malaysia, Lisa had never been to Wisconsin before arriving to UW-Madison as a freshman. Yet few students have embraced what we call the Wisconsin experience as fully as Lisa.
In Lisa Kamal's speech, the provost ruled introducing Lisa Kamal appropriately. He introduced Lisa Kamal by telling some Lisa Kamal background and achievement. The introduction was established the speaker's topic that need listened by the audience. The language that shows by the speaker, which is eye contact, body posture, facial expression, and voice. He have a good body posture, a good voice, and a good voice tone. But from the facial expression, it looked unconfident, and he have a lack of eye contact because he gave more focus on the text. And for me, from the body language, we can see that he have a low confidence level. But the improvement that he can do is provide more eye contact to the audience. Now, let's look before the speech for Maya Rudolph.
Now, it is my great honor to welcome Maya Rudolph.
As you can see on this video, Maya Rudolph now introduced appropriately. The speaker only mentioned her name and let she start her speech. As a result, it did not establish why the audience should listen to the speaker about this topic. However, he have a good body posture and from facial expression, it looked confident. It have a good voice tone and he have a good eye contact with the audience. From all of this body language, we can see that he have a much better confidence level. But here, the improvement that he can do is give some speaker background to the audience. Thirdly, is about the speech body. On Lisa Kama's speech, her focus is struggle being a successful student, and the speech organized well by the chronology that happened from her first year until the day of commencement. The explanation of this speech was being logical because it is about the real story and the situation that happened among students. While on Maya Rudolph's speech, her focus is about her student journey and about their experience. The speech organized well also by the chronology. She tells the audience about how the experience on her study and how she got successful on her life. The explanation is logical because it is about the real story of her life. And the last of my point is the speech conclusion. On Lisa Kama's speech, the conclusion is difficulties that we face today will shape us into a useful people for future. And the action can be taken is don't give up and trust the process to be success. While on Maya Rudolph's speech, the conclusion of her speech is just say yes to create your own destiny. Work hard, don't be lazy, and make your parents proud. The action can be taken is just saying yes in anything what did you want because you didn't know what will happen tomorrow. This step from me, and other point will be proceeded by Nasfa.
For the fourth item, which is delivery skills and technique, the speakers, Lisa Kamal and Maya Rudolph, have a very good interaction with audience. They also can maintain their eye contact well. Then, Maya used some funny humor that made the audience laugh. For instance, when she said roommates and when she said that she is completely naked under that robe, along with a wink. Next, she also said,
"It really is a true honor to be with all of you as you begin this new phase of your life, as you embark on this exciting and challenging journey of being sober during the day. Yeah.
and the audience were laughing out loud when they understand her joke. They also laughed when Maya said that she made sure all the apps on her phone were updated because that felt like the most important thing. And the last one, when Maya said, I wore Birkenstocks and smelled like a patchouli fart. Next, Lisa executes effective pauses before she starts to sing because she needs time to prepare properly, and this is followed by a full 7 seconds of silence. While Maya stopped for a while to fix her graduation hat after she shouted, "You get a diploma loudly." Lisa also included punchlines in her speech, such as, "I'm proud of you, I'm immensely proud of you," to show how proud she was for someone. Meanwhile, Maya Rudolph said, "I'm so proud of you. It's very, very easy to do that. And I was lost, like actually lost." Furthermore, both of them were using correct words and phrases, as well as a well-organized and simple to understand sentence structure. Next. The fifth item, which is visual aids. So both of them did not use it because they are giving a graduation speech, so they does not need any visual aids to show. Next. For the next item, which is physical, that is gestures and eye contact, both speakers have confidence and poise. But when Lisa was singing at the beginning of her speech, there was a vibration in her speech as she said all of us because she was still a bit nervous of giving a speech in front of 7,000 people, including 1,200 graduates who were joined by family members and friends. While Maya stutters a bit when she speaks too fast at the minute 8:03. Secondly, Lisa and Maya were able to maintain eye contact with the audience for the whole of their speech. Furthermore, they can speak confidently and without hesitation or discomfort in front of the audience. They also using gestures that easily understand by the audience, such as when Lisa finished singing, she points out to her friends to show them that she can do it. And Maya winks when the audience laughed when she said something funny. Moreover, they have been using the speaking area appropriately by standing when giving their speech to ensure that the audience are interested in what they are saying. And also their voice can be heard clearly by everyone. Next. And the last item is vocal variety and language. Lisa and Maya's voice could be clearly heard throughout their speech, and the language used during the speech were appropriate. However, in Lisa's speech, the use of the word written at minute 2:32 is a bit confusing for me. After that, the technical jargon used in the Lisa speech that I have identified are, you did not throw away your shot, and also scratch the bare minimum. While in Maya's speech, the technical jargon that I have spotted are
Meemaws and papaws, bubbies and nanas and bappas, Nani Gigi's and their special friend Herb, Aunt Ronnie's, Uncle Gary's, and people who met on Tinder this morning.
and I HPS2013. Next, for the rhetorical device that Lisa had used is repetition, where she repeat the phrase, you made it, I see you, for 3 times to inspire other students that their effort to success are not useless because they will be able to secure their future after their success. For the Maya speech, she repeat the phrase, well, and also you get a diploma for 3 times when she was giving an example of her scene with Professor Fitz. And the last one, Lisa also used the rule of 3 in her speech, which is your winters, your sunsets, your super frozen lakes, when she is missing her college. Meanwhile, Maya said realistic, supportive, deflected, that quietly shows her father's responsibility to her and his support for his daughter's effort. Next. So that's all from us. Thank you.